Coffee or tea? Bus or bike? Futura or Helvetica? Making decisions is creative people's bread and butter. And in creativity, there's rarely a right or wrong. And making the right decision can be hard and overwhelming. But why? Because of fear. But not like fear, more like phobofear. Let me explain. Patrick J. McGinnis defined FOMO as the fear of missing out, and phobo as the fear of a better option. What he means is basically that most decisions are just a selection from a set of favorable options. Apart from these fears, decisions can also be hard when there are lots of options, when time is running thin, or when the stakes are high, meaning that there's a lot at risk. We wanted to know how designers respond to these factors, so we set up a survey. Here's what we found. Firstly, more options led to more difficulty in deciding, especially when the options are very similar. But that doesn't make sense, right? Well, it seems that the fear of a better option actually increases as the options get more alike, even when in reality, the consequences of a wrong decision become smaller. Another observation showed that people decided more easily when they could justify their choices with educated explanations. These were people who had an education in design, so it seems that confidence and knowledge helps in deciding, even when the decisions come down to personal taste, and there's no clear right or wrong. Finally, our participants surprisingly didn't seem to care much about the stakes of the decisions. In fact, they almost never paid attention to them, and instead cared much more about the graphical intricacies of the available options. But considering the stakes of a decision can make all the difference. This brings us on to what you can do to improve your decision making. It's all about setting priorities, and the best way of doing that is by differentiating between no stakes, low stakes, and high stakes decisions. McGinnis defines no-stake decisions as ones that have no meaningful impact on you or the universe, like let's say whether you have coffee or tea for breakfast. Low-stake decisions don't have a huge effect on your day either, but you still have to make them, like whether you take the bus or bike to work. High-stake decisions are the ones you want to be focusing on. These are the decisions that will have significant consequences on both you, your life, and your surroundings, like deciding which font to use for an important project. By recognizing the stakes of a decision and then using that knowledge to prioritize the important ones, as well as fighting the irrational fear of a better option, you'll be able to tackle the bigger and more important decisions in your life with ease. So in conclusion, the next time you're having trouble deciding, remember stakes, fear, and Guinness. Or something like that.